as you would have seen in my little intro, I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. I am a week out from my deadline of finishing and submitting the full draft of my PhD dissertation. And so I thought I'm gonna document that here, vlog it, and share it, and hopefully it will help me stay sane. It's such a roller coaster road. Writing a dissertation. It's like one day I'm feeling really confident. Okay, this is good. And then the next day it's like, it's rubbish. There's nothing original. It's like, what's the point? So it definitely goes from up and down, definitely. I think at the moment I'm feeling a little bit in the down area, I have to say. But I have the week. I also have a lot of grading and like stuff like that to do with my teaching job. So it's not like I cannot just spend the week writing my dissertation. But I will be using hopefully a chunk of time this week, and then the weekend as well. Although I also have other plans, like Christmas preparation plans as well for the week. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna take you with me this morning. It's only 10:30 in the morning on a Monday, but I've been so busy already this morning. First of all, I had to take my cat Emma to the dentist this morning, and she's there at the moment having dental surgery, the poor thing. They weren't sure how many teeth they're gonna have to remove, but several probably. She has a dental disease that basically rots your teeth. It's quite common, I think, with older cats. She's almost 17, so I'm just crossing fingers that everything goes well and that there are not any complications, and I'm just that, my wallet will not die after this, but definitely worth it. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, so Emma is there. I had to take her there at 8 o'clock this morning. And then at 9 o'clock, I went to a preschool close by and did a focus interview with a group of people that are in a research project that I'm doing that is not connected to my PhD. And that was fun, actually, and interesting. But now I'm just kind of finally back home, trying to breathe a little bit. But I'm actually also now heading off to physical therapy. And then I'm going to go to the office. So this morning has been just like, ooh. And it's also a little bit more of a kind of a process for me to take Emma to the vet because I don't have a car. So I had to go very early and find this kind of a shared car situation that we have here, that I was able to rent for about an hour, so that I had to go find the car, come home, take Emma, take her to the vet, and then get back home in time to go to that preschool. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a running around this morning, but now I'm gonna walk to physical therapy, and then I'm gonna take the bus to work and get couple of maybe 2 to 3 hours of work before I have to go back and pick up Emma. And then I'm gonna come home and do some more work as I'm like watching Emma. She's recovering, poor thing. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So welcome to the vlog. I hope you enjoy seeing me freak out about this dissertation thing that I have to write so that I can actually finish this bloody thing. Let's have a good week, people.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit.
So, as you can see, I'm working from home today. Today is going to be a teaching heavy day. Yesterday was pretty good. And I realized, I think I forgot even to introduce myself. Just went straight into the video. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Bryndís, and I'm normally a booktube type of a person, but I also make these occasional PhD videos because I am a PhD candidate, student, whatever you want to call it. Final year, hopefully, and I'm currently working on my dissertation. I am doing my PhD in educational sciences with a focus on early childhood education, with the main focus of kind of sociology of education and peer interactions with 1 and 2 year olds, so the toddlers. And I'm doing an article-based PhD, which means that I need to write and have published in a peer review journal a minimum of 3 articles. I already have 2 articles published, and I have been working on a 3rd one. But now I'm also working on my dissertation. So the dissertation is, to a degree, a conventional dissertation in that I have an introduction, I have a theoretical framework, and like a literature review or a previous research kind of review, a methodology chapter, and then my findings chapter is more like summaries of my articles. And then I have like a discussion chapter where I take like all the findings and a discussion from each article, which is basically a study in its, like each article is 1 study. So my PhD project is like 3 studies. I hope this is making some sense to you. And in my discussion, I am kind of compiling those 3 studies and trying to look at them as one whole. And that's driving me crazy at the moment because I'm not really seeing that. But anyway, I'm sure it will be fine. So I have a deadline on the 1st of December, next Sunday, 5 days from now, to hand in a full first draft of my entire dissertation. It has to be minimum of 50,000 words, maximum of 100,000 words. So I have quite a good range of how many words I can write, but the minimum has to be around 50,000. And I'm sure I think I will probably be around 70,000. We'll see. But anyway, so I'm gonna send that to my supervisory committee on the 1st of December. And then they are gonna use December to read through it, like each one at a time. And then they will send it back to me at the end of December. And then I will probably have a nervous breakdown because I'm assuming there will be a lot of comments and changes I will have to do. It is a first draft. I'm trying to remember that it is a first draft. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. But at the same time, the better, the more that I can write and the more in depth I can go with my thinking, the more value, the feedback from my supervisors will be. So, but it is also the end of the semester, and today was the last class that I'm teaching for the semester. It's the 26th of November, and so the students are now handing in their multitude of final assignments. So the grading mountain is growing, and the pressure is on, the crunch is on. It's crazy time, but yeah, we're just gonna try to get through this alive. Yesterday was a little bit of a miss for me because I had so much, like I said, I had so much to do in the morning. I think I've already talked about that. And then when I came to campus, I started, was starting to work. I've been having some internet problems there because I've just been using the Wi-Fi and it's been working okay. But now recently I had an update on my computer, and so the Wi-Fi is less stable. And so I was having some issues being able to do my work. I have been talking to the IT guy, and he has provided me with a cable, and now we just need to find the time together that we can he can come to my office and because he has to do something in the computer, some IT stuff. I don't know what, but it should fix that problem. But today I decided to stay at home because I was teaching in the morning, and I wanna also stay at home for my cat Emma. They removed 3 teeth from her, and they're gonna need to remove more. She has pretty bad teeth. They did clean the rest of the teeth as well, and then I think I have a follow-up for her next week, where they're gonna make sure everything is healing properly, and then I think we're gonna make a plan, probably to have them take out more teeth in a few months' time. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. I love my cat so much, but it's so expensive. But anyway, so I had to pick her up late afternoon yesterday, and obviously she had been what's the word? Anesthetized, and so she's been recovering from that. And now, of course, she has painkillers, but of course, it's not very comfortable having your teeth removed. So she's just laying there, sleeping, the poor thing. So I decided to stay at home to kind of nurse her for this kind of first day of recovery and make sure that she's eating and stuff like that. Anyway, so I was teaching this morning, grading and teaching this morning, and I'm going to be grading this afternoon. And I think I'm just going to have to see how I'm feeling, because even though I want to really work on this dissertation and get that done, I also have to kind of make it through until Christmas, because if I work 2 long hours this week, I will burn myself out and just not be able to do my job for the remainder of the semester until Christmas, until I finish everything. So we'll see how this day goes. I am gonna now, I think, have lunch, and then I'm thinking about walking downtown and going to H&M because I need a dress. I have been on a weight loss journey, so I've lost quite a lot of weight in the last several months, and none of my clothes fit me really. And I have the Christmas party at work on Friday, so I need something to wear that isn't hanging. So I'm gonna go to H&M and find a nice dress or something that I can wear on Friday, and then I'm gonna come back home and do a lot of grading. There's every chance that I will be able to finish the grading today, that I have to get done this week. And then I can have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday Saturday and Sunday for the dissertation. So hopefully that's the plan, but we'll see what happens. But now I'm gonna go and have lunch.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh.
I was trying to do jazz hands, but I finished one of the assignments I was grading. Got all of the boxes checked for that one. Feels very good. One more of my to-do list. I'm so. If you knew, I've been battling a herniated disc in my lower back now for a few months. And at the moment, I am now in so much pain. I get this nerve pain down my leg. So I think that possibly the walk downtown was too much. So I think I finished the last assignment I needed to grade. And I think I'm gonna sit with it for about an hour and just lay down and take a little nap, take a painkiller and just rest before I get back to work. It's only 3 o'clock, so I definitely need to work. My lunch break was a little bit longer than I had expected. I couldn't find anything in H&M. Everything was very sequency and glittery, and that's not kind of my jam. So I will probably need to go to the mall tomorrow or the day after to try to find a little dress to wear. But anyway, I did find other things, of course, of course. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest. I think I'm gonna go and take a nap with Emma. And just set my alarm for 1 hour, watch booktube or sleep, and then go and start on the other assignments and publish these grades and stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna take a break. My apartment is, as you may have noticed, absolutely disheveled because I have all my Christmas decorations out. I have put the Christmas lights in the window. I don't know if you can see them here. Like fairy lights on the bottom of the window, and one little star there. Because I have to do everything in very small steps because of my back. I also bought new shelves for my physical TPR. Where are they? There. My physical TPR is in lots of bags on the floor. Everything is a mess in this apartment. And I don't have the time to clean and tidy. And I don't have the capability as well because of my back. It's a struggle. I'm going to rest and I will either talk to you later or tomorrow. We'll see.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Hi. I'm home. Oh my god. Good to be home in my warm apartment. I don't think I've mentioned it, but last week my radiators stopped working. Yeah, it was not a nice thing at all. But it's good to be home. Yeah, so I think that I have to say that this week has been very realistic. I started off the week with very high expectations and hopes that I would be able to do so much work on my dissertation. But that's not what happened. I had planned to work on it yesterday, Thursday, but there was just so much teaching work that I just couldn't. There was always something coming up. And then this morning I went to a preschool, and I had like this, I sometimes go in there and like advise and give kind of like a professional development course for the people there. I was doing that this morning, and then I had to do some teaching work. But finally, at around 2 p.m. today, I was able to work. So I did like 2 hours of full focus work on my PhD dissertation today. First time whole week. But this is the reality when you're doing your PhD and working full time. Even though my job has a teaching component and a research component, where I'm allowed to use the research component for my PhD. During certain times of the semester, like now at the end of the semester, when there is so much grading and assessment to do, the research part is kind of forgotten a little bit. So my plan is to work the entire day tomorrow. So this evening I have the office Christmas party. So I'm going, it's now 20 to 5 p.m. and it starts at 6:30 p.m. So I have a little time to get ready, relax a little bit, and then start to get ready. And then we're going to have so much fun. It's going to be red wine and white wine and delicious food and singing and dancing and all the fun things. I work with really fun people, so I look forward to that. Then I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. We have elections here tomorrow, parliamentary elections. So I'm gonna go basically 9 a.m. Hopefully, I'm just gonna go and vote, and then I'm gonna go to the office and stay there for the entire day and get this effing PhD dissertation draft finished. I would really like to send it off to my supervisory committee tomorrow afternoon. But I may also use Sunday morning and Sunday evening a little bit, or not really evening, at least Sunday morning, if I feel I need to do some finishing touches. But basically it's just going to be tomorrow. And it's going to suck a little bit, but I'm going to send the draft to my supervisory committee after this weekend, no matter what. Like, I know it's not as far along as I would have liked. I know it's not. I know I can do better in definitely many of the sections. Some of the sections or chapters I feel I can't really do anymore until I get feedback. But some of them I definitely could do better, for sure. But I just have to send it off to them and just go to the next step of getting feedback and kind of having a better idea of what I need to develop further. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. This tripod is very low. I don't know. Anyway, but now I'm gonna relax a little bit with my darling Emma, and get ready and go and have fun. I will probably just talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside.
Yes, I think I'm done. And still daylight. It's 2:45. I am completely stuck on my discussion, and I cannot write anymore in it or think anymore about it before I get feedback. Because I'm just like, I don't know. Wow. And it's very disheartening. So I think it's just better for me to send it off and see what they say. And then I can then continue on, like, because sometimes I have the best supervisors and sometimes they just have to say one little thing. And I'm like, yes! And everything like moves from there. And very often it's a thing that makes perfect sense. It's like, why did I not think of it? Type of a thing. So I'm hoping that will be the case in this instance. So yeah, 24,879 words. It's not that many words. I don't remember how many words I had in the beginning. I didn't write it down. But so maybe I've written maybe 2,000 words or something, less than that probably. It's been a lot of rewording, editing, and like changing things around to make them mean what I want them to mean, if that makes sense. The joy of writing an academic dissertation in a language that is not your own mother tongue. It's sometimes quite challenging, but yes, so I have here first draft of my whole kappa, my whole thesis. Oh my God, it's a bit crazy, I have to say. And then I'm just gonna send it off. I'm gonna do like a scheduled send in Outlook in my email, so that it will send to my she's my third supervisor. Is gonna send it off to her at 8 o'clock on Monday morning. And then she's gonna have, I think, 9 days before she is gonna send it off to my main supervisor. And then she's gonna read it in a few days. And then she's gonna send it off to the third supervisor, who's gonna try to read it before Christmas. And then they're gonna send it off to me. I'm not gonna look at it again until after Christmas. My hope is that I can actually have a Christmas holiday this year. I have not been able to do that for many years. I mean, obviously I have the Christmas, like the holiday days off for sure, but I've always had to work on the work days between Christmas and New Year's. But this year, I'm really hoping that I can take the time off. In December, I will be working on my last article. But I would really like to, I'm going to try to do as much as I can before Christmas so I can take like a 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 days off, 11 days off even. Wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be lovely? Yes, it would be lovely. We'll see what happens. But anyway, this is off. And I'm not going to read this until January. I know that it's such a weird feeling. It's such a weird feeling. Writing this dissertation has been such a roller coaster. I've had these moments of just like, look at me, it's so good. I'm such a good researcher and academic. Oh, fucking shit. Darn it, man. Oh. Sorry about the language, but I moved in the wrong way and now my leg. There's been highs and lows for sure. And then I've had these moments where I'm just like, this is brilliant. I'm like, give me the Nobel Prize. I'm such a good academic. And then I have moments where it's like, crap. What am I? It's horrible. Like, who do I think I am? I'm having a little bit of that moment at the moment, like now, because I know that there are good sections in this dissertation. There are a lot of things that I do really well. I know that. But there are things in here that I really need to do much better and are not good at all. And yeah. Anyway, it's out of my control now. I'm going to be sending it off in a few minutes. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here. So this was a very weird dissertation writing vlog. It was more of a week in my life type of a vlog. As a PhD student with a full-time job and chronic pain. Yeah, it's been interesting. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. And I don't know if there will be another PhD vlog before Christmas. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, at least at some point I will tell you what my supervisors thought about this thesis that I just wrote. 25,000 words of my research. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.